Welcome back to Master 79. In this lesson we tackle an ielts writing task 1 pie chart and we build a band 9 answer from a blank page, step by step. Here is the task. The chart gives the percentage of social media users by age in Jamestown in 2018. We must summarize the information, select and report the main features, and make comparisons where they are relevant. Notice the three verbs: summarize, select, and compare. Selecting is what separates a band 9 from a band 6. And here is the chart, redrawn from the data. 5 age bands. 13 to 25 holds 40%, 26 to 35 holds 35%, 36 to 45 15%, 46 to 55 8%, and those over 55 just 2%. Add them up and you get exactly 100, so nothing is missing. Before you write a single word, read the chart properly. Confirm the slices total 100%. Remember that this is a single year, so you describe proportions, not changes over time. Always say the proportion of users, never the number of users, because percentages are all we are given. Then find the largest slice, the smallest slice, and any near ties. Now the brainstorm. On the left, what actually stands out? 5 slices, 1 moment in time. The biggest is 13 to 25 at 40%. The smallest is the over 55s at 2%. And there is a sharp cliff after age 35. On the right, how to organize it. Do not list 5 slices one by one. Split them into 2 groups. The dominant pair under 36 and the steady decline from 36 upwards. The overview is the single highest scoring sentence you will write. Give it 2 clear messages. First, use is concentrated among the young. Second, it declines steadily with age. And here is the rule candidates break most often. No figures in the overview. Figures belong in the body paragraphs. So here is the plan. 4 paragraphs. An introduction that paraphrases the prompt. An overview with the 2 big picture messages and no figures. Body 1, the dominant under 36 pair with a combined total. And body 2, the decline from 36 upwards, finishing on the smallest slice. Paragraph 1, the introduction. The pie chart compares the proportions of social media users in the town of Jamestown in 2018, with the user population divided into 5 age bands. Look at what changed. Gives the percentage became compares the proportions. Divided into 5 age bands is our own phrase, not the examiner's. Paragraph 2, the overview. Overall, social media use in the town was heavily concentrated among younger residents, as the 2 youngest bands together accounted for the great majority of all users. Uptick then declined steadily as age increased, leaving the oldest band with only a marginal share. 2 sentences, 2 messages, and not 1 figure. Paragraph 3. Users aged 13 to 25 formed the single largest segment at 40% of the total, and they were closely followed by the 26 to 35 age group on 35%. Taken together, these 2 bands under the age of 36 made up 3/4 of the entire user base, and the gap between them was a mere 5 percentage points. Notice that we did not simply report 2 numbers. We combined them into 3/4 and we measured the gap between them. That is selecting and comparing. Paragraph 4. Beyond the age of 35, by contrast, participation fell away sharply. The 36 to 45 group accounted for 15%, less than half the figure recorded for the preceding band, while the 46 to 55 group slipped further to 8%. Those over 55 constituted the smallest category by a considerable margin, at just 2%, roughly 1/20th of the share held by the youngest users. Every figure is anchored to another figure. Less than half, 1/20th. That is what comparison looks like. Here is the complete answer on one slide. 190 words, comfortably inside the 150 to 250 range. Pause the video and read it as a whole, and watch how each paragraph does exactly one job. Now the language bank. Take these away with you, for proportions, accounted for, made up, constituted, represented. For size, the largest segment, a marginal share by a considerable margin. For grouping, taken together, the combined total. For decline, fell away sharply, slipped further, declined steadily. For comparing, closely followed by, less than half the figure for, and a mere. And for fractions, 3/4, 1/20th, the great majority. Why this reaches band 9. Task achievement, a clear figure-free overview, all 5 slices covered, accurate data, grouped comparisons. Coherence and cohesion, a clean 4-paragraph structure where cohesion comes from meaning rather than a shopping list of linkers. Lexical resource, precise proportion, language used flexibly, grammatical range, varied complex structures, all error-free, and one honest caveat. This is an internal quality check against the public ielts band descriptors. It is not a score awarded by a certified examiner. Your turn. Rewrite body 2 so that it opens with the over 55s and works upwards through the age bands. Post your version in the comments and I will read them. Subscribe to Be Master 79 for the next task 1 walkthrough. See you in the next lesson.